There's a few things about friends that piss me off. About a month and a half ago, after 6 months or 9 months of pushing, I finally took my friends up on going to California. Land of opportunity, the Golden State. Get out of North Carolina. It sucks. Which it did. I hate North Carolina, living out in the sticks, trying to run a web design business 15 miles outside of a small town where half the people still think the internet is something that you put a basketball into. I finally took them up on it. I said, you know, I don't have a steady income. I work on contract. It's going to take some time for me to build up cash, build up clientele. And they said, sure, no problem. 3 months, 6 months, no problem. We'll take care of you, JH, they said. Well, 3 weeks later, I'm living in my van. There are a lot of misconceptions, misunderstandings, stereotypes, prejudices, preconceived notions that people have about those of us who are living on the street. Probably the most pernicious of which is that somehow each and every one of us deserve to be here. We've done something that has put us here. I'm finding, and I've known for a while, that that's just not the case. There are a lot of people out here like me who unexpectedly, through some circumstance that was beyond their control, find themselves living on the streets. It's not easy out here. It's not cheap out here. It costs more to be homeless than it does to have a home. We can't participate in bulk discounts at Sam's Club because we don't have cupboards and refrigerators to put things in. Anytime we want to do anything, we have to find gas money to do it if we're fortunate enough to have a car. It's Sunday night. I guess this would be the... I guess I could look. Yeah, 21st of June. I've been on here for, whatever, 4 or 5 days now. I'm not even keeping track because I'm not sleeping regularly anyway, so... I'm in the parking lot of a Walmart here in this town that I'm in. Looking at my face in the camera, I can see that it's been a rough few days. It's not going to get any less rough the longer I'm out here. I'm in the parking lot of this Walmart, which is actually an older Walmart store. You know, you go inside, you can see bare brick walls, and there's no groceries. A lot of homeless people gather out here. Every night there's, 5, 6 different vans parked out here. You start seeing the same people come back over and over again. Sometimes they skip a night, they go someplace else for one night and come back. The entire back area of this lot where I'm facing, you probably can't see the store behind me, but it's there. Smells of urine. As I look through the bushes that surround me, there are several bottles filled with human urine stuffed into them. Bits of food, apple cores, chicken bones, orange peels, banana peels, thrown into the bushes or on the side. I'm doing the best I can to put a good face on this for my family and for my friends that I talk to, because I don't want them to be worried about me. But I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, man. No human being should live in these conditions. And I've got it good, right? I've got van, video camera, my wits. This is life on the streets.
in the richest country on earth. This is the world of Christian charity. Before anybody wonders how I'm still managing to smoke, I've got a box of pre-rolled tubes and a bunch of papers, rolling papers as well, and I gather up half butts that I see in ashtrays that I walk by and break it up and re-roll it, because I really don't care to put my mouth on somebody else's cigarette. But God knows what kind of diseases and things people are carrying out here. Hopefully I won't catch any of them. I could be you. You could be me. Think about that the next time you drive past a guy asking for quarters. Think about that the next time you look down your nose at somebody who pays for groceries with food stamps. The world is not always nice. It's not always a pleasant place. And right now I'm living in a pretty unpleasant part of it. In a pretty unpleasant fashion. I smell bad. I'm not eating properly at all. I suppose I probably look like I'm all depressed and stuff. I'm really not. I'm just kind of tired, wore out. It's been a hot, sweaty, burning day. My left arm is sunburned, which it's the third, fourth, fifth time in my life I've ever had a sunburn. One of those was driving out here. I'll probably end up peeling again. That'll be the third time in my life I've ever peeled from sunburn. Yeah, this is where things are. This is the world I live in. This is the world that millions of Americans live in. And this is the world that millions more are standing on the edge of as our economy continues collapsing and home values continue declining and foreclosures continue to go up and forfeitures continue to increase. Maybe part of the reason that I'm here now is because 5 years ago it would have been a lot more difficult for people to really believe that, yes, this could be you, but I'd hate for anybody to have to live through this. I hate that anybody does have to live through this in this country. The richest country on earth. I've watched people go by here today driving cars with stereos in them that would get me out of here. The things people spend their money and their time on. I can't believe walking through a grocery store and seeing these lifestyle magazines with, Angelina Jolie's got wrinkles and so-and-so's got a big ass, and John and Kate are at each other's throats. The fact that people in this country even care about these things, it's pretty depressing. Go back to sleep, America. Crawl in nice, warm, comfortable beds. Turn on the air conditioning. Maybe a little soft music. Cuddle up close with someone you love. Enjoy your dinner. And hope that you're never where I am.
People just like you and me. Kids, families. And this is their world. This is what they have. A shower that's available from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. A bed that they can sleep in, but only if they're there by 6 o'clock and they don't leave. They have the possessions that they can carry. If they're fortunate enough to have a vehicle, they have the possessions they can carry in that. If they're not, they've got what they put on their backs. There's a blindness in this country to extreme poverty. As we talk about the recovery of the Obama administration, which is desperately needed. We always hear about saving the middle class. What are we going to do to save the middle class? From where I'm sitting, and from where the other people who you will meet throughout the course of this project are sitting, the middle class is part of the problem. These are the people who turn their eyes away when they see somebody asking for change on the street. These are the people who would rather blow $3,000 on a big screen TV than donate $30 to their local United Way. And I don't mean to suggest that having money or people with money are in and of themselves bad, apathetic. But there's a trend. There's a trend that I notice, even among my own friends. You know, people in every socioeconomic strata there is, from the very top to the very bottom. I know people who will spend more this week on pot than it would take to put a roof over my head for a month. Those people aren't getting in touch. Those people aren't offering to help. The people who are offering to help, I have a friend who I won't name out of respect for her, lives in the Mid-South. She's 19 years old. She has 2 kids. She's a recovering addict, going to college. She doesn't have a pot to piss in. But every day she calls me. Every day she offers to send me 20, 30 bucks that she doesn't have. Meanwhile, my friends who are pulling down hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars a year, driving vehicles that could save my life, they don't call. They don't offer. They don't even look. They'll be afraid to see this video. I hope that you, who are watching this, have the guts to watch all of it, to see these people. And some of them are going to confirm your stereotypes. Again, I don't want to paint some fictional rosy picture of the homeless and the street people as all of them are just innocent victims of circumstance, because some of them aren't. Some of them put themselves here and some of them keep themselves here. At the same time, I think it's time that here in America, the land of the free, the richest nation on earth, it's time to pull our heads out of the sand and start taking a look at the reality that surrounds each and every one of us. The world that we don't see. This, then, is the land of the lost.
Have you ever seen a grown man cry? It's so hopeless out here. It's about, I don't know what time it is. It's midnight. I've been trying to sleep 3 hours. I can't. Cops and trucks and noise and tweakers and junkheads and crackheads. And all I can think is, what if somebody decides that I'm the one that they want tonight? I got a jack handle. Got my earplugs in, trying to block the noise out, but then I can't hear. Somebody's coming up on me. The land of the free, the home of the brave. I don't deserve this. Nobody deserves this. Even the people that put themselves here and keep themselves here. You know, at some point those people lost hope. Like I'm losing hope. The world broke them, one way or the other. If you don't have hope, you got nothing. I've been laying here thinking about just take my van back over to my friend's apartment and just park it with a note. Make sure my daughter gets this. And then just walk it until I can't walk anymore. And then drop. And it'll be over. It's not easy for me to sit here and make a video of myself at the lowest point in my life. And I'm sure there'll be a couple thousand assholes on YouTube that show up to, you know, throw out snide remarks or whatever. Fuck them. I just hope they're never in this kind of situation. For their sake. It's not easy out here, man. It's not easy out here.